Indonesia 718, behind landing 737, line up behind.
901 wait after 727 landing, 708.
Hello, hello, and welcome back. Today we're in Brisbane, flying with Virgin 737-800, and our destination is Sydney. Alright, let's get ourselves in the flight deck and let's get this show on the road. Enjoy the flight. Okay, we're back in flight deck, and today we come back with the Zibo mod. I think the last recording I made was the Boeing 767, and I must admit I found it quite challenging, and so I need to do a fair bit of research before I start recording with that. Yeah, I found that quite challenging. So we're back with we're more familiar with the Zibo mod 737-800, and we're currently in Brisbane, and our destination is going to be Sydney, and hopefully I'm going to put a little bit more content, not only just at the beginning of this video. It'll be through the midfield and the last part of this video. I've noticed that it shows that I do actually. I guess I lose a bit of interest coming to the middle and to the end of my flights. Well, actually, I think interest is probably a strong word. It's not just interest. It's the amount of it's the work that I put into the editing side of things, and trying to be creative in trying to make it interesting for the viewers who watch this. So that's the main reason there. So I've mixed things up a fair bit with this video, slightly longer than usual, and I think purely because that's the main reason why I'm trying to make it more interesting and put more different content into this video. And I've enjoyed doing it as well. It's been fun. People ask me. People ask me about the new flight sim. It's not so much new now. It's been out for quite a while, and that's the Microsoft. I actually have it. I haven't installed it, but I've had it for about 6 months, I guess. And I don't really want to install it, to be honest. Probably for the fear that I might like it. And I suppose in a way that, if I do like it as much as I like X-Plane 11, it's in a way it's the transition from one flight sim over to another flight sim, and I've spent an awful lot of money on X-Plane 11, and I guess in a way it's the main reason why I don't want to leave X-Plane 11 to go into Microsoft's flight sim. And that's why I haven't really installed it as yet. I will do eventually. I know that Microsoft is still doing a lot of major updates just recently, so that's telling me that it's still got a long way to go. So I'm happy flying with X-Plane 11, and I feel that I'll probably be flying X-Plane 11 for quite a long time to come. So yeah, that's I just want to get that out at the moment, because I know that it's become a very popular flight sim model platform. For everyone. I've seen a lot of it on YouTube, and but I'm going to stay here for quite a long time. I feel I've got a lot of flight models that I haven't flown as yet, or even got into Airbus. And to be honest, I feel that X-Plane has a better it is still a better flight sim compared to the Microsoft. I know Microsoft is very good on the graphics. The eye candy is it looks quite good, and probably supersedes X-Plane 11. But it doesn't necessarily mean that the Microsoft is better than the X-Plane as an actual flight sim. And that's the tendency. That's where I'm going with that at the moment. I still feel that the X-Plane is a better flight sim, and that's another reason why I'm here as well. Okay, where are we? Okay, at payload. We'll give ourselves a full flight today. I'm just putting in the passenger numbers. And then we'll put in the cargo weight. And our fuel. Fuel truck. Brakes on RTO. Altitude. It's at 32,000. And our wind at 280/099. Temperature. Just go through some safety procedures. The fuel pumps on. Set our altitude at 32,000.
Black 4 Alpha 01 left, maintain flight level 370. Black and 4 Alpha arrival, runway 01 left, maintain flight level 370, test 562.
Contact approach 124.7, connect. 423, contact center 123, decimal 905.
123, 905, hot on 423.
Rescue 500, you're under tension, sir.
500, we're secondary, got your show that in approach.
Rescue 500, Darapod Australia, and salvage terminated.
Rescue 500.
Star 62, Director Vanty available.
Star 562, that'd be great.
Star 562, recall Director Vanty, rejoin the star.
Please lead direct to Avanti, rejoin the star, Star 562.
Lofty Jet 34, contact center 127, decimal 2.
127.2, what's the 1034 to you? Brisbane Center, good day, what's the 1034, maintaining model 400.
Lofty Jet 34, center. Star 562, when ready to send a flight level 250.
Send flight level 250, Star 562. Star 562, leaving flight level 370.
Star 562.
Center Rescue 500, just requesting the status of Amberley airspace, please.
Sorry, Amberley currently deactive, becoming active at time 0300.
Copy that, thanks, Rescue 500. Descent final 130, just 560.
Apollo 445, I-5 taxi. Apollo 445, sir. Apollo 445, Scan POV 2, I-5 taxiing to Woomera Ford, channel level 129. Apollo 445, no report on I-5 traffic, 1CFI aircraft observed, Bravo, Victor, Foxtrot, 10 miles west of Woomera, eastbound unverified 4,400 feet, squawk 4574. Traffic 4574, flight out 445.
1034, that's the D, back 20 miles west of route 2 right. Once you 1034, 20 miles left route approved, once clear to Gizmo. 20 miles left, direct Gizmo, once clear, 1034. X-ray Romeo Echo Brisbane Centre, good afternoon. Identified climb to flight level 140. Flight level 140, just a 562, Brisbane transformation, Tango with current, it's about 4 or 5 changes when you're ready. Just 562, thanks for pick up Tango 2. Understood, and just a 562 at descent level start at 9,000, Brisbane QNH 1012. Descent level start at 9,000, and Brisbane QNH 1012, just 562.
Passing 4,600 climb to flight level 190 and correction 180. That's landing on line at 50. Flight 435 identified clear to chartable via alone planned route climb to flight level 180. It's chartable via line planned route flight level 180, flight level 445.
Good morning, folks from the flight deck. Get your captain for the ride. It looks like it should be pretty good. So, planning on a smooth ride. Get there as soon as we can. As safe as we can. We'll talk to you once we get airborne. Welcome aboard.
Procedure completed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now commence the safety demonstration. Each aircraft may be different, so we'd appreciate your full attention. The safety instruction card in the seat pocket shows the brace position and contains other vital information on what you should do in the unlikely event of an emergency. Please take the time to look at it before we take off. Your seatbelt must now be fastened low and tight around your hips. To fasten the belt, push the two metal ends together until they click. To adjust, pull the strap until tight, and to release, lift the buckle up like this. The cabin will be pressurized during the flight. However, if oxygen is required, masks like these will drop automatically from the unit above your head. Immediately pull the mask firmly down towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth and secure with a strap. Continue to breathe normally. Oxygen will flow through the mask even though the bag may not inflate. It is important that you fit your own mask first, before assisting other guests. Life jackets are located under or beside your seat. If required, you will need to retrieve the life jacket and remove it from the plastic bag. Slip the life jacket over your head, pass the strap around your waist, and clip the two ends together. To tighten, pull this strap. Once outside the aircraft, inflate the life jacket by pulling down on these toggles. For further inflation, blow into these mouthpieces. There is a light and a whistle for attracting attention. Infant and spare adult life jackets are carried on board and will be distributed by your cabin crew if required. There are 8 emergency exits on our Boeing 737-800 that your crew will now point out. There are 2 doors at the front of the aircraft, 4 exits over the wings, and 2 doors at the rear. Please note your nearest exit, remembering it could be behind you. In an emergency, cabin baggage must not be taken off the aircraft, and the exits can be found by following the escape path lighting along the aisle. It is a requirement that you fasten your seatbelt whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated, or you are instructed to do so by the crew. This is a non-smoking flight. It is a federal offense to smoke on board this aircraft. The use of electronic cigarettes is also not permitted. The lavatories are fitted with smoke detectors and alarms. While on board this aircraft, it is a requirement for you to follow all illuminated information signs and crew member instructions. It is also recommended that your seatbelt is fastened whenever you are seated. On Virgin Australia, you may use handheld portable electronic devices. Large electronic devices must be switched off for takeoff and landing. If you drop your device at your seat, please avoid moving your seat and call a crew member. In preparation for our takeoff, Ensure your seatbelt is fastened, your seat back is upright with the armrests down, and tray table folded away. At this time, your window blind must be open. Please check that your cabin baggage is securely stowed under the seat in front of you, as the aisle and exits must be completely clear. Handheld electronic devices are to be held in your hand or stowed in your seat pocket. Thank you for your attention and enjoy your flight with Virgin Australia.
Welcome to the Health and Wellbeing series. When it comes to travel, a lot of things have changed. Places and loved ones may feel further away than ever. Our Health and Wellbeing series is answering common questions on our social channels to help bring everyone back together and give you a little reassurance when it's time to fly.
Before takeoff procedure. Before takeoff procedure completed.
Flight attendants, please be seated for departure.
The cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Today's flight for the wireless in-flight entertainment system or by requesting an application during the food and beverage service. We have 2 lavatories on board this aircraft. located at the rear or guests seated in the main cabin. To ensure clear access to the lavatories, we recommend utilising them once the seatbelt sign has been turned off and prior to the commencement of our food and beverage service. Once the seatbelt signs have been turned off, you will be able to use large electronic devices. A reminder that all transmitting devices, including smartwatches, are to remain in flight mode. If there is anything that we can do to make your flight through to Sydney more comfortable today, please do not hesitate to ask.
Approaching transition. Transition level. After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No light. Detent. Approaching transition. Transition altitude.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we climb to our cruise altitude, for your safety, it's important to remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience unexpected rough air. Also remember to use caution when opening overhead bins, as items may have shifted during the flight. We've now reached an altitude where it is safe to use approved electronic devices. Please be reminded that federal regulations prohibit the use of cellular network services during the flight. After the meal service, duty-free sales will begin. The catalog in your seat pocket describes the merchandise available today. We accept all major credit cards, US dollars, and other currencies for duty-free purchases. Due to security regulations, we'd like to remind you about restrictions to carry on baggage containing liquids, gels, or creams.
200. 300.
Think rate. Think rate.
200.
Pull up. Pull up.
100.
Pull up. Pull
50.
up.
40.
Think rate. Think rate.
30. 20. 10.
Reverse unlocked. "60 knots. Nice landing, really not bad this time."
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your carry-on items stowed until the aircraft is parked at the gate and the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. We ask that you please use caution when opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from any items that may have shifted during the flight. You may now use mobile phones and other handheld electronic devices. However, laptop computers may not be used at this time. Before you leave the aircraft, please be sure to check your seat pockets, the overhead bins, and the floor area around your seat for any personal articles you may have brought on board. We'd like to thank you for flying with us. We've enjoyed having you on board today and look forward to serving you again soon. Thank you and have a great day.
Flaps upset.
Heading until advised. So you have a 42 heading into able to take further south to Brisbane.
Flight attendants prepare doors for arrival. Cross-check and all call.
Heading 245 at this stage. Stand by 5. I'll see you at 40. From 40, cover that. Final flight level 360. 5,